Hi Kiwi, alright, we are back at Hades 1 and we're going to go ahead and play the aspect of Talos on the Twin Fists. And, oh, would you look at that, we're running the Spear of Guan Yu. This is going to be terrible. Here we go, wish me luck. We're going to use convenience fees, so just things in the shop are more expensive. And we're going to see how this goes. I'm starting with 30 base HP because the effect of Guan Yu is to lower my base HP by like 70%. We're going to be aiming for Athena's attack.
So look forward to our meeting face to face amongst the gods, dear cousin. Olympus shall be merrier and wiser once you're here.
Sweet of her to say that. Well, look at that. They are giving us her attack on a silver platter. But basically the way we're going to be playing this build is we're going to be using the charge attack on the aspect of Guan Yu, which does a whole lot of damage, and my hope is that by having Athena's attack on it, it will reflect projectiles and give us relative safety. Now, some good hammers will really help this build pop off. Things that make the charge time faster, or... oh, well...
Curses.
Oopsie. I pressed in the correct time, but I pressed the wrong button, so we're off to a great start. Anyway, it's going to be that, and then I'm also planning on getting the Artemis. I'm probably going to aim to get the Artemis special, and between those two things, I should have a pretty strong build, all things considered. But the Guan Yu is different from the other spears. Normally, when you throw your projectile, when you throw your spear, you have to retract it before you can use it again. But with Guan Yu, it explodes, so you don't have to retract, you don't have to recall it at all. So it's a single projectile that gets thrown, and that's about it. And we're only running one heat because we really don't have much practice with the spear. As it turns out, I'm not particularly great at using the spear. The nice thing about it is I believe the other effect of the trade-off for Guan Yu in terms of... let's see. Hold special for up to 200% base damage, minimum range reduced. Travels longer, or your spin up charges and recovers much faster. Let's go with quick spin. Charge skewer is really, really good and probably the safest way to play this build, but I'm going to go around the attack since we got such a good attack boon right off the start. So now this should charge up really fast. Yeah, so I can pretty reliably use that. Anyway, so we'll see how this goes. This, again, the trade-off to this build is I effectively have 70% less healing and 70% less max HP as well, but the charge attack heals me when it hits, or kills. It's one or the other, I forget which, but needless to say, that could be quite strong. A palm on the attack sounds amazing, but a chaos boon that gives us even more attack damage could be even stronger. So let's see what we roll in this little chaos den. Turns out Chaos is a fishing enthusiast. Dash strike HP or more gold. So no gold for 3 encounters and then 80% more gold for the rest. Or the 31 HP. I don't think the dash strike makes much sense for me. I think we go for the HP because then I can buy some Centaur hearts. Fair enough. And then I think I probably want the key more than I want the nectar because I have a fair pool of nectar saved up. Also, I did review which gods I need to give. It's Poseidon, Hermes, and Ares. No, it wasn't Ares. It was Poseidon and oh, you know what? It's Orpheus. I forgot to give it to Orpheus before the run started. That's fine though. We still can't really enjoy the Erebus gates because we're running on too low a fear, or too low a heat rather. I'm using Hades 2 terms. Oopsie. Oop, well, this is fine. You know what? I should be using my spin attack just to heal from it. Mid-shop or Demeter? Demeter isn't a bad option. I could use her on the special, but I think I'll take the mid-shop. Not that I can afford anything, but it gives us a free pass.
One of Charon's shops.
Artemis there would have been huge, but that's good. It means Artemis is in our god pool, which I want. Dionysus, on the other hand, is much to my chagrin.
We'll just have a look around.
Well, that's unfortunate. I really actually don't want Dionysus here. Well, okay. Maybe that's not entirely true. I think Dionysus could do well. Ugh, this is a bad boss for me. I'm gonna just try and get as much damage as I can. Right, I can deflect his attacks. And apparently I have some pretty solid base damage and range with this spear. Okay. That wasn't as bad as I expected it to be.
happened last time, man? It seemed like you were rather close, but then we couldn't see you anymore from here, and now you're back? Well, give another go.
Special inflicts hangover. If your HP is low after encounters, restore to a threshold. That doesn't really amount to much, but the damage up. Sure, we'll take that. Could really use some centaur hearts, and I'm not finding them very much at all, which is unfortunate, but I'm playing relatively safe, all things considered. Okay, there we go. So yeah, if I get kills with this, I heal. So look at that, I'm back to full HP. That's the one huge strength of this weapon. But again, it comes with a huge penalty. Sure, I have great survivability, but what does that mean for me if a boss can one-shot me with my 30 HP? Like Hades does damage in the 40s sometimes. So I'm just straight dead if that hits me. I really want the palm though. Palm versus HP here. I mean, HP is objectively the correct decision for this build, but here I am trying to have more fun.
All right, Rushers, get to work.
All right, where are you gonna come from? I'm ready for you.
Father.
Like, the base damage on this is pretty crazy, and again, because I got the Athena boon, I just deflect all their projectiles. It's kind of funny. I knew that wasn't going to hit me, but it looked like it was going to. Or I guess I didn't know that it wasn't going to hit me. I felt relatively full-heartedly confident that it wasn't going to hit me enough to risk it.
Got to hold on.
Right, I forgot I'm killing things for gold here more than anything else. Cool, snuck out some extra kills there.
Useless.
Alright, give me my goodie.
Power of Olympus.
Alright, 16% more damage on the attack, always welcome. Let's see.
What's on offer?
Fishing point or more cast. None of these attract me that excitingly, so I'm really getting only minor finds. This is unfortunate.
You're not going anywhere.
Spin to win, brah. Alright, where are we going? Aim it upwards.
Heads up.
Get it? Heads because we're killing skulls. There we go.
There. Satisfied?
Wait.
Well, that's better.
And a nice little bit of darkness for us too. Lovely. All right, do I want the mini boss for the gems, or I'm gonna go the non-risky route where possible for these, I think. Certainly I have ample opportunity to throw if I'm uncareful. Like, this does a lot of damage actually. Like, the base damage on this, like if I get all my hits in with the spin charge when it's fully charged, I'm dealing like 400, 500 damage at base. That's kind of wild. This game is refusing to give me any resources that will help me with the run. This is unfortunate. I'm gonna have to play my heart out for the actual Hades fight, aren't I? This would have been a good run for the Pierced Butterfly, because I seem to be getting away with a lot of no damage rooms, though. Or maybe that's a gross over-representation of my skill and luck so far. I don't know. There we go. All right. Shop or money? Okay, I actually have money to afford a boon now, so maybe I get Artemis again.
Still.
Like I said, I want Artemis for my special, so if I can make her happen, I'll have pretty solid DPS output for my two ranged-based options. Alternatively, I just take a Centaur Heart if it's offered. Let's see what we get. Random boon. Do I risk it? I think I do.
I commend you for your
Okay,
efforts.
I'll take that. Dash can deflect. You resist damage. I mean, none of these are great for what I want. But I guess I'll just take Bronze Skin and get the damage reduction. Just gonna break some pots on the way out, don't mind me, Charon.
Please be Meg.
Carry on, Charon. Honestly, yeah, please be Meg.
Guess I was wrong.
Oh, you know what? Our charge attack will work pretty well against Tisiphone, so I think this is fine. Oops. He said something to the effect of, we're not getting through to each other, are we? Sorry, I didn't mean to skip that. I was just, my brain went in mash mode because I was getting ready for fighting. Yeah, look at all the damage, though. Where did she end up? Ah. Whoop. We're fine.
Not good.
Whoa. Okay, we're good. We're good. Taking one. See, I'm healing. I am healing not without kill. I actually heal on the bosses too. That's good to know. Look at all that reflected damage. Yeah. Okay, so you know what? This is fine. Like, I think I can, like, I take damage, but I can heal it back. I'd feel a lot better if I had an HP pool worth considering, but not terrible. Oh. Can you hear that at all? That squeaking sound in the background is the sound of Toppy bringing me... She brought me a mouse. A plushy mouse, mind you. Good job, Hunter Toppy. You did great. Good job, girl. Alright, we'll take this. And I don't think I'm going to sell anything yet. Instantly restore 9 HP. Yeah, that's great. That'll really help us on this run. Alright.
Heading up.
Slow and steady, but effective is the name of this build. I have to play safe. But this spear feels surprisingly strong despite its detriment. That will only last for as long as I'm able to keep my HP topped off.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
And I can evade the attacks. All right, cool. There's Artemis rather. We're going. Our build is called the A-Team. We just need Ares on it, even though I think Ares would be a terrible addition to this build. Oh, we'll scale it. I don't want to get hit by that. There we go. I can reflect the bombs at them. That's funny. And there we go. Okay, another room done. And let's see what Artemis has to give us.
With you every step till you arrive here, Zagreus. Then I will probably ignore you like the rest. Just warning you ahead of time, all right?
At least she's honest. Special has a chance to crit and does 40% more damage. That's what we're aiming for. Let's take it.
Artemis, guide my hand.
Honestly, taking her dash might not be the worst idea, although it's not really how I'm intending to play this build. But we'll take Eurydice for sure. She may be able to increase the rarity of our attack. I don't have too many boons.
I can catch my breath.
Although, let's see, what do I have the risk? Attack, special, strong drink, and bronze skin. Those are the things I'm rolling
What's your
against.
official business anyway, Your Royal Majesty? Seems like it's bringing you through Asphodel an awful lot lately.
Look, the truth is I am trying to get out of here. I've hit some stumbling blocks along the way, but I think I will make it there eventually.
Oh, really? Say no more. I know how that is. Hope the fates will look the other way for you. Getting out of here, huh? Not thought of that myself in I don't know how long.
So, it's a 50-50 shot whether I get either my attack or my special, and it's a quarter shot just for the attack. But it's kind of potentially worth it since that's what I'm building around. Alternatively, I just get some of this. I'm going to go for it. Let's see what we get.
Sure, here.
Cool. All right. I don't really care about bronze skin, but getting it on the attack is huge. That's really all that matters, honestly. So, it was a 1 in 4 chance, and we pulled it. Excellent. All right. Stick to using my spinny attack so that I can get HP back. Kill them faster than they can attack because I reflect their attacks back at them. It's kind of funny. All right. There's another Infernal Trove. Excellent. Cool, see, we're just keeping ourselves nice and topped off with this. It honestly may be good to take Artemis's dash strike because I'm dashing to attack. Oh, wait, Hermes was one I needed to. Oops.
Not bad, not bad.
I realize I need Hermes' keepsake as well. Oh well. Chance to dodge automatically after taking damage. Quickly dash to recover some of the HP you lost. I think I'll just take the flat chance to dodge. Anything to keep our survivability up. There's no benefit to doing this other than... Actually, maybe... I'm gonna see. I'm at 157 coin. Let's see if killing these enemies that spawn gives me any HP. Or gives me any money. Yeah, we definitely have the damage.
Blood and darkness.
Nope, didn't get any money out of that. Oh well.
Very
Good to know for the future. We definitely want Artemis over Dionysus. I don't think there's really anything Dionysus has that I particularly care for in this build, but more Artemis sounds like well worth it.
Barge of death is never late.
All right, where are you coming from, boys? Stop jumping out of the way. That guy had the hips and the hops. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, but it's fine. This is quite nice that I don't have to worry about any projectiles hitting me. I just sit in this and they can't hit me at all. Unless they do melee attacks. You know what I mean. And done. Okay, pretty clean Barge of Death. Alright, Artie, what did you got? Cast, crit. Any damage I deal has a chance of being crit. I think we take Hunter's Mark to start, because that's a really good Hunter's Mark. 56% crit chance on anything marked. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty darn solid. Otherwise, I would have taken pressure points. Just flat chance to crit is always solid. Always welcome. Yeah. Every time I charge up my spin, I dash first, so I am using my dash attack pretty reliably, so I think it would make sense to maybe go for Artemis's dash strike boon. Just get even more damage out of my attacks. I don't know, we'll have to see. We'll see what she offers me, since we're getting her in this room after all, I think, right? There we go. Never mind. Why did I think we were getting Artemis? We got her in the last room. It's fine, it's fine. Nothing exciting. Okay. Key or darkness or gem. Honestly, I'm feeling strong enough that I'm willing to risk it for the keys. Because we're coming up on almost being able to get our rerolls from the mirror. I mean, we need a whole lot more keys to unlock it, but still. Are we getting the splitter room? No, we're not, but that's fine. Yeah, that almost fully healed me there. So yeah, as long as I keep these attacks going, I'll just keep healing, so. And again, I'm untouchable to by enemy projectiles, so yeah, you know what? I remember when I first played this game and I tried out Guan Yu and it was just such a absolute train wreck of a run. But I think in part that's just because I didn't know what I was doing. Now at least I have a better sense of how this plays. And the odds of success are way in my favor, or way more in my favor. But we haven't won yet, and I definitely have to acknowledge that reality. I'm not guaranteed anything here, but the odds are reasonable. I still am not getting Centaur Hearts on any of the freer rooms, except for that one chance where I took the palm instead. Athena and that. I can't afford both, can I? I'd rather this.
Keep me going.
Deflect abilities also make foes exposed, which makes bonus backstab damage happen, but more importantly it gets, I forget it again, but the thing that when there are two curses makes me, deal more damage. So, I think we take Blinding Flash, and we'll take the HP.
I feel stronger.
That gave me 8 more max HP, because again, it's a 70% reduction on my total HP gain, and that gets better when you level up the weapon, but it is very expensive to level.
You touch me, and I shall have your head.
You don't touch me, and I shall still have your head, because that is the game we are playing right now. Which, I wonder what God Call would be really good for this build. Honestly, I don't think it particularly matters. It's not the point of the build. Got plenty of other things that give me the strength to function here. Yeah, it's cool that you can even heal against bosses here, because I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. But every hit seems to heal 1 HP, so as long as I keep this up and don't get hit by big chunky moves in a row, it's pretty good. It's pretty darn good. At least it feels that way. We'll see how it truly plays out, because I think the real metric for will this build work or not is when we get to Hades. I can do everything else. I feel reasonably confident I can do everything else up until that point, but Hades has been a bit of a sticking point for me, mostly because I play very carelessly, but even then. That said, if I end up losing to Lernie, I'm going to be rather disappointed in myself. Taking more damage than I would like, but we're also healing plenty, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. And now I have plenty of opportunity to heal off of him here. I guess, if I find another hammer, what is it that I'll want? I think ideally, I want something that makes this either last longer, or just do more damage, maybe?
Got you.
Alright, there we go.
Darkness.
So we didn't get Athena's dash, but that's not the end of the world, honestly. I guess, what do I take instead? I don't think I need any more god boons. I have really all that I need. Anything else is just icing on the cake. So maybe I do take Pierce Butterfly and work on getting that up a little bit. I mean, this is the floor where I'm going to take all of the damage, so it's not like it... if I had known we were going to get a Chaos... Oh, wait, I can't afford it. Never mind. Can I afford it if I sell something useless? None of this is inherently useless, so I'll just take what I've got. I would have taken the Cosmic Egg if I had known that I could have gotten a Chaos Boon, though. Would have sold something for the gold, bought the Chaos Well, and then gotten in for free without losing HP. Plus, I would have had a chance to be rarer in there, which is always welcome. Alright, here's hoping we find our second hammer. But first, what have you got to say over this overlook? Nothing. Okay, cool. We don't get voice lines for everything. Alright. I'm gonna go for Hermes here, not because I need a boon from him, but because I want to get his keepsake. I keep forgetting to give him a present.
It's regenerating.
Wow, that guy moved fast. Did you see him zoom? Zoom. The word I'm looking for is zoom. Did you see him zoom just like across the map there? That was kind of wild. Alright, I think chariots are honestly fairly easy to deal with this build, aren't they? Because I just kite them through this.
Useless.
There we go.
Time for a boost.
Oh, Well, I forgot to give him a nectar. But on the bright side... Swift Strike, heck yeah. Does that charge up? I think that charges up even faster now. Like, that is like an almost instant charge. Ooh. I might be mistaken and that may not work the way I think it is, but I'm pretty sure that charges even faster now. It feels like it did, or maybe I'm making that up. We'll take the HP here. It's only 8 HP, but again, every little bit adds up here, and I haven't had much in the way of good HP. Plus, I don't think the pomegranate is going to make too much a difference at this point, honestly. The spear has a surprisingly long range, especially with its dash strike. Like, look how long range that is. Whoa. Whoa! I got hit by that, but I deflected it with the Hermes boon that I got. So, all is well in the hood. All is well in the hood. Okay, Jeff. Okay.
Is that really necessary?
Alright. Plus 7 HP. Alright, so we're at 45 now. Still not an impressive amount, but better than we were before. Gain... That's more expensive than the standard Centaur Heart, but I guess it's cheaper than what I would have gotten in a Charon shop. Can't afford it, so what does it matter? Alright. Double boon of Athena and Artemis. I think we take that. It's risky business, but I feel pretty strong. And like, looking at the timer, this has been a pretty fast run. Well, I don't know who is more difficult to deal with, so I'm just going to take Artemis.
Much of a choice, admittedly.
Oh, Artie. Your critical effects deal even more damage. We haven't taken this, that's just why I'm going to take it. Although support fire sounds so fun if it activates with every hit of the attack. A shame, but we gotta fill out that prophecy list.
A senseless, punishable choice. But if you wish to face the consequences, so be it.
So be it indeed. Alright, let's charge this up and get ready to launch it.
Yes, she's upset.
Oh, she gives them shields. That's nasty. That's so nasty. Stop shielding them, no. Well, it doesn't really matter. These are archers and they can't hit me if I'm reflecting all their attacks back at them. Unfortunate for them, I suppose. shielders can't really do much about this, can they? Because it hits behind them, too. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm genuinely liking the Guan Yu build. I didn't expect that at all. I remember hating this weapon. This is a lot of fun. Like, I don't care how this run goes. Like, it has completely recontextualized my opinion of the Guan Yu spear, which is wild to think. I never thought that could happen. Well, we're gonna kill some time here. Have a cast. Absorb that so you take more damage, or not. That's fine. You can be spicy. There we go. I did not take any damage in that entire run. How are we doing on that? Yeah, we've already gotten 2 rooms done.
I'd say I've bickered with you quite enough for now, cousin. Let us continue down a more productive path.
Okay, pretty solid run. Dash deflects, Death Defiance makes you impervious longer, replenish when used. When you deflect attacks, it deals more damage. I mean, we're deflecting pretty reliably, so I'll take that. Excellent, there's our hammer. Okay, let's see if we get something fun on the special. Let's go. I feel like this is going to make very quick work of Theseus and Asterion, too. So I have or Asterius, rather. I keep calling him Asterion. I think I've heard a little bit too much about the discourse around Baldur's Gate. Oops. That's fine. Oh, this is where I take my damage, isn't it? Nope, it isn't. Not yet, at least. Okay. Surprising. And there we go. No damage again. Alright, your attack has more range. Your charging your spin attack makes me sturdy. Your attack strikes 3 times in a spread pattern. Honestly, none of these are amazing for the build I'm currently running. Flaring spin is kind of funny, though. I don't think I'm going to ever have a build where this makes sense to use, realistically speaking, because why would I want to, like, let things get close to me? But I guess we'll take this. Like, how does that look? Okay, so it pulses pretty quickly, so in theory, if I'm within melee distance, I should be able to get it off reliably. I think we'll just take the Athena boon. Hey, hey, good old boy.
Let us clash here again before you face the champion. We never will allow you through without a fight.
You're nothing like Theseus. Why go along with everything he says and does? You're your own man. And bull.
King Theseus slew me in life and saved me in death. I was cast into Erebus, a monster. He found me when he died, and used his influence to bring me here with him.
What was Theseus doing in Erebus?
That's nice of him and all, but it sounds like you're even to me, seeing as he killed you in the first place.
No, we're not. And I will fight for him and alongside him for eternity, as recompense for helping me to understand exactly who I am.
I respect that. I'm glad they are friends with each other. Okay, well, we're not. I wasn't expecting to get my Pierce Butterfly in this room of all rooms, but it's fine. I'm just remembering to periodically use my cast so that I get the bonus damage for things holding my cast gem. Assuming I still have that. I haven't really paid attention in a while to what I have on the mirror. It's been a while since I've even looked at it. Well, that's a lie. I looked at it before the run started, but I didn't actually, like, read anything. I was just looking to see if I had the resources to unlock stuff. We're keeping ourselves relatively well topped off on HP, though, I have to say. These periodic crits always feel good. Oh, didn't realize he was doing that again. Oops. I think we've just about got him. There we go.
Stop. I yield.
See you in the end room.
Got him again.
Alright.
In the name of Hades.
Ooh. Let's see. What is this? So you have a barrier that negates an instance of damage and refreshes after 20 seconds. That's phenomenal. Let's take that gladly. Alright. Look at that. And that means I can much more reliably get the Pierce Butterfly passive going. I guess the real question is, do I keep the Pierce Butterfly for Hades? Or do I give it up for Luckier Tooth? Or Lucky Tooth?
Yes, what is it this time?
Sounds like he's starting to get a tolerance for us. Well, I don't need this, and I don't need this, so I guess we just take the free attack damage.
That's a lot.
If that lasts into Theseus' fight, that'll be pretty big. We'll take the key here. We've still got a long way to go before we have enough keys to unlock everything on the mirror, but we're making good progress in that effect. This projectile, this reflectile projectile is pretty hilarious. I'll have to make a mental note that there is a infernal trove in the corner over the other way. Alright, it seems that I did take an instance of damage because my shield is down, although I don't know what hit me. Probably the chariot that I spawned on top of, or that spawned on top of me, but there we go. More damage. Let's see, what do we get? Gems? Sure, I'll take it.
Trespasser.
Which way you coming from, bros?
One's Ryobi.
Unideal. Prefer if you didn't. Yeah, these archers are completely useless against me. Wait, you're alive? Oh, didn't see that one. Okay.
Damnable fools.
A little bit of time loss, but not terrible.
Good enough.
Man, could you imagine if I started this run with just Pierce Butterfly the whole time after getting the Athena to start? I have no interest in Zeus here. I think I just take the coin. Like, maybe getting jolted from Zeus for a more reliable stacking of status ailments, but genuinely, like, I don't think I need it. This damage is just wild. And overall, like, I have a pretty impressive amount of survivability despite having so little HP because that Athena pull at the very start of the run really carried us the whole way, didn't it? Okay, I got hit, but I haven't taken any real damage yet. And there we go.
A gift.
Wow, this is going well. I am shooting myself in the foot by saying that out loud. Poseidon? I'm not deciding on Poseidon today. We'll take the shop. I think this is the last room before the boss. And it is, yeah. Any gold coin around here? Doesn't appear to be. So, do I risk a random boon that may or may not be what I want? Or save my money for the next floor? I'm a gambling man.
Hello, young Zagreus.
Wasn't expecting you. Alright, Mistral Dash. Your dash shoots a gust ahead that inflicts chill. Demeter's Aid. I think I'll take Demeter's Call, yeah. Let's do that.
Old
Let's see what we get.
power of Olympus.
Another 11% damage on our attack. Sounds lovely. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Rematch.
Rematch.
You are just in time, fiend from lowest depths. Asterius and I have trained extensively since our last skirmish here.
We just fought and Asterius didn't really impress.
So all you do here in Elysium is train for martial competition. You're constantly awaiting your next fight to the death.
Yep.
And who are you to judge, you misbegotten, shameful, unfilial maggot? It is an honor to have the opportunity to spend my afterlife perpetually standing in your ruinous path.
Well, you know what? Job satisfaction is part of a healthy afterlife, I suppose. I don't even have to care about Theseus because I just constantly reflect his attack. Like, Asterius is the only thing I have to care about, and I use the word care loosely because I can heal again. Like, we're already halfway done with him. Okay, Guan Yu, I don't like this run could end terribly going forward, but in this for this little bit of time, I am wholeheartedly impressed by what you do. I am impressed. Incredibly impressed. I will probably run this build again one day. Oh wait, what? Oh, well, I got caught on a wall. Unfortunate. Alright, I'm taking a lot more damage than is ideal. But I'm gonna heal it back in a second, I think. Oh wow, he's already at 10? I'm surprised that didn't hit me. I'm gonna use Demeter's Call here just to get some damage, but also more importantly to slow him. There we go. Honestly, probably one of the cleanest Theseus Asterion fights I've ever had.
That ought to make Theseus shut it for a bit.
Zagreus is so done with him.
It's for you, good shade.
I feel like I say that every time and it never gets less true. But damn, we are making great time.
Hurry up then, and I shall see you outside.
Alright, moment of truth. Do I keep the Pierced Butterfly? Or do I switch it out for Luckier Tooth, or Lucky Tooth, just for extra survivability? And I honestly feel as though, like, as long as I play smart, I've got a pretty solid damage up on the Pierced Butterfly already. I'm probably gonna keep using it. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna try and play my best and see what happens of it. Because I certainly have the damage. And I don't have the survivability, but I kind of almost do because of the Athena legendary comboed with comboed with the healing effect that I got from the hammer boon. Well, I guess it's not a boon, from the hammer. I feel reasonably well stacked for survivability.
For the road ahead. Should come in useful.
Do we take this? Or do we take I think I'm going to take Support Fire because it's just too funny not to. I need to see if it works the way I think it might. Objectively speaking, the Dash Strike is the correct choice. I don't think there are a lot of instances where Support Fire can be very miss. But this may be one instance where it's a hit. So let's see.
That's a fight.
Okay.
Looks like a gun.
Let's see what we've got here. No more Artemis, unfortunately, so we got our last chance at getting her legendary. Not that I know if it actually mattered that much. I think... Let's start with this.
Should check this way.
We already got her legendary, so there isn't really that much more left to gain from Artemis, realistically speaking. But who knows, maybe we find something fun. Okay, I was right, Support Fire fires every time the spin of the attack hits, which is just absolutely wild. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's really funny. It's not going to do that much damage in the long run, but in the moment, it's just amazing. That's so funny. Look at these little 10s, or 12s, I guess, because they're getting some sort of damage amplification from I don't even know what. Okay, one big satyr who cannot possibly touch us because we reflect every hit back at him. And he's dead. He's just dead. He's just dead. He's gone. He never even had a chance to play the game. All right.
Go clop your hooves in hell.
Go clop your hooves in hell. What a stance to take. And once again, we're getting offered Deathless Stand with no reason to take it. I guess we just take the dash? Yeah, I guess more survivability. Why not?
Your wisdom guide me.
Like, I have like I just have 2 sets of shields now. All right, next, what do I want? I think arguably the HP is most valuable, but Demeter sounds like fun too. I'm gonna take, I think the HP is more valuable for me. A little bit more base level survivability is valuable, I think. Gotta get behind these before they shoot their lasers and I can hit them more reliably. Alright, place your bets. Are we going to see the Satyr stack in the end of this corridor? My bet is not. Or honestly, my hope is not, because I don't want this run to end. I'm just having so much fun with this build. Alright, what do we get from the well? HP, more damage to armor, more move speed. None of these are appealing to me. I'll save my coin for the Charon shop. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's see what's in the next room. Is it a Satyr stack? It is not. Excellent. That is what I wanted to see. Keep the run alive. Oh, there you are. I'm like, where is this guy that's throwing things? I'm gonna assume some satyrs are gonna spawn after that. Nope, don't get hit by that. Alright, I did take a hit because my shield is down, but I took a hit in the loosest sense of, well, it touched me and my shield, I didn't take any damage, I guess, is what I'll say. I'm gonna end up getting the shield back up before I get hit. I'm lucky that didn't hit me, though. Yep, I got my shield back, and I still haven't taken any damage, I think. Did you see that kill with the support fire there? That was kind of funny. That thing had barely any HP left, and it got killed by support fire. Oh my goodness, but I forgot, I also have the Hermes I also have the Hermes boon that makes me have a 10% chance of dodging, so it's I just proved the fact that sometimes that can pop. I can pop the Hermes passive without losing my shield. They stack on top of each other and Hermes gets priority. That's crazy. And I did get the Pierce Butterfly there, so I did not take any damage despite getting hit like twice. This is this build has popped off and then some. Wild. I genuinely thought this was going to be a short run for an entirely different reason, but it's a short run because we are just killing everything in rapid fashion. Like, I feel almost untouchable. Oh, cool, we got the 3rd rank of Pierce Butterfly. Now, the question is, does it retroactively increase the damage up that I've already gotten from stacking it up on this run? I'm curious. We'll just take a peek after I finish this room. Alright, let's see. It must not, because that's a multiple of 1.5. Is it, though, actually? Huh. Weird. I'm not going to sell anything. I'm having too much fun. I don't want to give up anything that might change the playstyle. And needlessly large vermin is about to get absolutely stomped. Oh, it has dash attacks. Good to know. Could use something that makes my special deal more damage to armor, I feel. But I guess making it move slower is also quite effective for what I want. And now I can't really do much, and it's caught in an endless loop of hits done. And there we go.
Look what I found.
And another Pierce Butterfly up.
I don't suppose... No. It is nothing, little sprout. It's just... I hear such wicked rumors now and then about my daughter. Lost to me. And what became of her. Kore, we called her then. Persephone is what she called herself. Before she vanished utterly, leaving no trace.
Alright, Stubborn Roots. If you have no Death Defiance, your HP's...
Demeter's daughter?
Oh, I guess Zagreus never knew that. Surprise. Well, that'll be something to bring up with Persephone later when we see her, inevitably. I mean... I don't think there's a choice. We take the duo boon because we've never seen it before. And, I mean, it's not very great for this build because, realistically speaking,
Let's just go down this Sata hole.
a very trickle in HP regain probably won't amount to much for us when we're on 0 Death Defiances. Especially if we're never going to see that Death Defiance count be 0. Which, I'm probably getting ahead of myself. But I genuinely feel some degree of confidence here, which may be unearned, but I think it has been. I mean, have you seen the rest of this run? I feel like that confidence has rightfully been earned. And honestly, the next boon you find has upgraded rarity. I don't have any other boons to find, though, I think. Yeah, we'll take this. Let's see if we can palm our attack again. I hope we can, because that'll be even more wild. More damage on an already ridiculously strong build. Alright, do we get a Satyr Sack? We do.
Storage chamber. Good enough to eat.
Not on the attack, unfortunately. Deflect attacks, deal more damage, resist more damage, critical damage. I don't know, none of these are terribly appealing to me. I'll just take the deflect up.
Going back.
Okay.
Want something to eat, boy? Huh?
A 700 gold Hermes boon, or did we just take the meta progression? Honestly, I don't think there's anything I really need from Hermes here. So we'll take that. Okay.
Each violent malevolent countenance of Cerberus agrees the Satyr Sack must be destroyed.
Destroy it at all costs. Devour it, great Cerberus.
Thanks, boy.
Where did he go?
I'm out of here.
Alright, let's go see dear old dad and have him comment probably on the weird state that Varatha has taken, and then absolutely hopefully school him in the art of spear warfare. We'll see.
On you. Take good care of Varatha for me.
Oh.
She was the queen. Queen of the underworld. My queen. Commanding reverence and awe and fear. She was not just... what was the term you used? A consolation prize. You are as disrespectful to her as you are to me.
I appreciate that line. Just the amount of respect and interest he showed in someone that he chose as a romantic partner. We still don't have a good view of what their actual relationship was like, but you can tell that he cares for her, and that he certainly was... he definitely was impressed by her, I suppose.
Oh, what would you even know? You claim so much respect for her, yet you didn't even respect her enough to tell her what happened after she left. But what am I saying? I know you love her still, Father. That best explains all the terrible choices you've made.
Okay, Zagreus makes a fair point. He respects her, but maybe his way about respecting her and trying to keep her safe was disrespectful.
All the terrible choices I've made. By the time you have existed for as long as I have, pray you will have made fewer. Although I fear you shall surpass me in at least this one regard.
Harsh, but not inaccurate. Prophecy fulfilled. Got the I think that's just we got the aspect of Guan Yu to Hades. Where are you, Dad? The nice thing about Guan Yu is I can drop this and then forget about his casts because I think you're right there. I love that I can just stand and I can basically just face him point blank and let him try to use his cast, and I can just block it. Alright, these things have a lot of armor, so I do need to be a little bit mindful of that. I'm probably gonna let Demeter fully charge before I use her call. I don't see any reason not to. I'm gonna use it. That's quite the big whirlwind, geesh. I'm gonna try and take out his little minions here while I can. I couldn't get it in time. I was trying to keep it from regenerating, but that's fine. Genuinely, it mostly can fight us with projectiles, and it can't touch us with those projectiles at all. That's the first hit we took this entire fight. Like, the first hit to our HP pool. How crazy is that? Like, I have gone so long in this fight without taking damage. I'm gonna try and pop that and slow him if I can. Surprised he hasn't used his lasers yet. That'll be a lot of free damage for me if he does. There he goes. Oh, whew, for a second I was gonna get hit by that. Okay, keep behind the wall. Can take that out. Do you see that support fire just caught in a perfect circle around him? That was kind of funny. I think I'm just going to drop this. Realistically speaking, I don't think I'm going to get a full charge Demeter call before I finish him. Whoop. Ooh. I'm playing relatively safe, all things considered, but I can afford to. Not a whole lot of damage from the Demeter cast, but very good, or Demeter call rather, but definitely very good for survivability in terms of slowing enemies down and making it a much easier time to hit them. Kiwi of the Present has arrived to hiccup in my ear. Good job, Kiwi of the Present. I love you. I am kicking Hades' tushy. Oh my goodness, we beat Hades with only one hit.
How is this possible? At this...
I never expected the Spear of Guan Yu to make me say this, but I think I found a new favorite weapon. Still second to the Bow of Hera, but my goodness.
Riddance.
I love that song.
I did it.
I didn't know Hades was a fan of Eurydice and Orpheus' song.
In the name of Hades.
I know that wasn't the intent, but sheesh. I ran a weapon that cut my HP and healing by 70%. And that was the safest run I have ever had in this game.
Martha shuddered just now.
Weapon of Fate. Clear and escape attempt with a hidden weapon aspect. Alright, let's go visit Mom. See if we find any fish on the way in. Doesn't look like we're going to. I forget if fish can spawn in this area, if it's only in Persephone's garden. Curious to see what she says after telling us not to come back, and also the dialogue we had with Demeter. Yes, unfortunately you gave birth to a very stubborn-headed son.
You can't do this to me, Mother. You said Father is no fool, and neither are you. There has to be a way to fix this. Not just with you and Father, but with everyone. There has to be a way.
You have your father's stubbornness. Listen to me. You're endangering everything you care about by coming here. Don't you understand? Besides...
What? Besides what? Tell me, please.
The truth is that I like it here, Zagreus. I've done well for myself on my own. And your father, he has his domain to look after. The feelings he once had for me, feelings we shared, they fade with time. You'll understand someday.
She says that, but based on the dialogue we had just now with Hades not too long ago, I feel like not quite there yet.
No, I won't be understanding anything of the sort. Father still loves you, I'm sure of it. And he owes you an apology, damn it. I cannot make amends with you on his behalf. Something only you can do together.
What do you mean he still loves me, Zagreus? How would you know?
Because... I'm his blasted son, that's how I know. But trust me isn't ever good enough, I know that too. I'll prove it to you, Mother. Just you wait and see.
Oh, you're fading, son. You don't need to prove anything to me. Please don't do anything rash. All of us made our choices. Now we have to live with them. Isn't it enough to know that I'm safe? That I'm content to be alone?
So I'm a little frustrated by this because I just noticed if you look at the upper perimeter of the screen, there's a fishing spot over there. I didn't even know fish could spawn over there. And maybe there was a ding when I entered the room, but I didn't hear it. I didn't mentally register it. So sadly, I missed a fish.
No, it's not enough for me because this blasted family, it cannot just keep hiding from its problems, running from them. We're stuck with one another. We have to do everything we can for one another.
I love this game's voice acting. It is just so darn consistently good.
Oh, my dear boy.
How many victories are we at now?
Have to.
Because I know...
No, not yet.
I know technically, I think it's after 10 10 total victories, you get...
Damn it all. Again.
Kind of the end of the first main core of the story. I feel like we must be at least like 5 or 6 in now.
It's fun watching the pool of sticks, you know? The ripples in the blood and everything, and sometimes somebody pops out of there like you. House staff and guests of honor. No one else. I sign them in and help make sure they have a pleasant stay.
Well, sign me in then. Achilles, I need your help.
Achilles?
What is it, lad? What's wrong? What can I do?
Let me in Father's chambers, please.
That's high atop the list of things I'm not to do for anyone, and under any circumstances. What is it you need? I've never even been in there myself.
I don't know, but if I know Father, and I think I do, he's got to have something of hers in there. Of Mother's. She still doesn't get it, doesn't believe me about him, and I said I'd prove it, that he cares for her.
All right, slow down, I understand. Look, this can get me in a lot of trouble like you've no idea. And not just me, so be careful and be quick while he's still out. Take this and go. Don't leave anything there out of place, all right?
Thank you.
Okay. Chamber unlocked. Master's private quarters. Hey, dude, so you look like you were having a great time. Sorry to interrupt.
I just wanted to apologize because I think maybe I didn't act very appropriately last time you spoke to me. But I just really, really like this job, and I promise I will always do my very best, so I just hope I'll have another chance.
Oh, poor Dusa. She just wanted to share her drink, and now she's lamenting the idea of trying to be friends.
Dusa, please, there's no need to apologize. You've been doing a wonderful job, really.
What? You really mean it, Prince? Thank you. Thanks so much.
Validation is important. Support those around you.
What's new?
He made it out that time, I'm telling you. Cause of death, Thunderbolt. Sounds like someone made was on the bad receiving end of Zeus's ire.
The vicious three-faced guard hound of the gates of death barks out a brief hello.
Okay. I'm going to remember to gift Orpheus. Here we go.
Hey, mate. Here. I got this from my favorite court musician.
Oh my, but you can't simply be this kind to me without retaliation on my part, my friend. And so in turn, I have a gift for you.
Okay, what do we get?
You're too kind, mate.
The distant memory. I don't know why, but my brain initially interpreted that as like a small chunk of meat, which clearly it is not, and I don't know why I thought that, but, you know. My brain sees things, it thinks things, and they're often wrong, but they are what they are. Alright, I'm not going to spend diamonds just yet, until I know what I want to spend them on.
Fine work, wretched broker.
Alright, let's turn in our fish.
Cooking's one way to pass the time.
Alright, just... Oh, that should be enough gems to afford the thing, right? Yeah. Underworld renovation, plunder superior. Each infernal trove contains even more. Heck yeah.
Work is approved upon my father's name. Not like he's paying any heed.
Okay, so we have to talk to Nyx, we have to talk to Orpheus, we have to talk to Skelly.
If you don't mind, I'd love it if you told me more about your muse.
And then we visit Dad's chambers, and then I think that's it for today.
My muse. Never has somebody been as splendorous as my Eurydice. She was so gentle, yet so stout of heart that it would make yours ache just thinking on it. She inspired innumerable songs of mine.
What does being stout of heart mean, exactly?
Eurydice? I know her. Anyway, she must have been a real catch. I'm sorry for your loss. I have to go look into something here.
Thank you for listening, my friend. Eurydice, she likewise used to listen to me all the time.
A word.
What have you got to say, Nyx?
How is she, child? Queen Persephone, I mean. Has she been well up there in her abode? What is it like?
She's doing well, I think. It's nice to visit her. Her residence is beautiful, a little home nestled amid the cold. All of these plants in bloom, it's difficult even to describe. And very bright as well.
That sounds quite pleasant for someone who values brightness, I suppose. Well then, I trust your visits are worthwhile for the both of you.
That is kind of funny. Night Incarnate may not be the biggest fan of light, although Starlight is probably part of her aesthetic. I mean, look at her her under hair, if you want to call it that.
They are. No, can't go this way just yet.
Okay, so I'm not even allowed to go towards Skelly's room until I take a look through Dad's chambers. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Now, there's one thing in here in particular that I find quite amusing. Please appreciate the stack of capes over here and the closet full of capes over here.
Lord and master of the house possesses wealth beyond imagining, a portion of which he has used for a crisp set of attire for every passing day.
I knew it. It's just capes.
It really is just capes, which is why he's not afraid to burn every single cape every time we make it to the surface, just to, like, I don't know, T-pose.
Lord Father's very private chambers, Zagreus, the lock-removing prince, discovers a most delicately painted likeness of none other than Persephone herself. A coat of dust suggests it has remained here for some time.
He's never stopped thinking of her. Ugh, what a fool.
Now, I have to ask, it looks like there's just a pile of capes around the bed. I'm going to imagine that his bed sheets are just more capes. Like, all he owns are capes. This curtain, a cape. These curtains, actually capes. These capes, definitely actually capes. All of Hades' earthly possessions, outside of his work, are capes. Maybe he's a collector.
I did, thank you.
Oh, Achilles asked if we found what we needed. You still have things to offer? No, we'll worry about those later. Let's go ahead and talk to Skelly and call it a night. Oh, new prophecy? What is this? The
prophecy has been fulfilled.
Okay. The fated Saint of War. The eternal spear shall someday rise up from the underworld in a form it shall assume again in the hands of a peerless warrior whose tale is yet to be spun. Reach the surface with the hidden aspect of Varatha.
The Frostfair blade. What a weapon.
It was. I was surprised by how good it was. Master of Arms, the son of the god of dead shall someday break free from the realm in which he was born using each of the infernal arms.
Guess I have been rather busy as of late.
Ooh, that's a lot of Titan blood that we're going to feed the Bow of Hera. And honestly, maybe the Spear of Guan Yu too. Master of Arms, fulfill the Master of Arms prophecy. Well, there's nothing else we can really afford at the mirror that I want to buy when I have the chance of affording rerolls once I get those 30 keys, so we'll save that for later.
It's never bedtime here.
All right. Skelly, why don't you sign us off for the day? What are we going to be doing next? Oh, it wants us to run the rail. We haven't played the rail in a while. Sure, I'll take that. Let's go. Actually, what do we have to unlock? We'll do a new aspect. Aspect of Hestia. After you manually reload, your next shot is empowered, or for 4 seconds after absorbing your special's blast, deal 15% more damage. I think Aspect of Eris is one of the speedrunner weapons. It's really strong. But I think Aspect of Hera actually has a lot of power to it too, especially if you get the, like, shotgun spray attack. But why don't we just go in order then? We'll take Aspect of Eris to start.
Grant me the Aspect of Eris.
So 15% more damage after absorbing my special. I think I probably still just run Zeus, because Zeus is just so strong on the rail. Yeah, it's still a rapid fire sort of situation. We'll do that.
I can talk you into fighting back this time. Not a chance, boyo. I'm paid to take it, not to dish it out. Now give it to me.
Like, there's something about voice acting that you'll only notice if you really look for it, but like the wavering in Skelly's voice at the start of that line, just like how he's kind of holding back laughter, it's so subtle, but it's so good.
Okay.
The voice actors here just are on another level. They're so good at what they do. All right. Well, with all that said, Kiwi, what a fun episode. I did not expect this to go the way it did, and I'm glad it went so well. I'm gonna have to run Guan Yu again. That was a lot of fun. Honestly, one boon was all it took, plus one good hammer. But with all that said, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you're awake, I hope this is helping you fall asleep. If you're asleep, I hope you're sleeping well. I love you. I'm making circles around Skelly because I can, and I'll see you in the next one.